Yo, the name is Alpern, and today we're going to be looking at a 2v2 match here in Company Heroes 3. I've got with me the lovely Zaneyzap. Hello.
Hello, you wonderful people, and thank you, Alpern, for having me here.
Yeah, it was a bit of a spontaneous event here. But yeah, we have a really strong match here. We already see some trash talk going on in the top right. Very lovely to see here at the top of the leaderboards. We have in the Axis team rank 1 Blue Skidrow playing as the Wehrmacht, as well as the player Rutra. I'm not sure if this is the same player as young Rutra. He used to be a really good CoH3 player. I think it might be.
There are two Rutras, remember.
Yes, there's an elder one and there's a younger one, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, whoever this is probably Rutra the Elder then, because he's not young Rutra, right? But yeah, rank 2, so two really strong players. Meanwhile, Zaney, who are the allied players?
They are British, or at least they are playing as the British people, one of them being RAR11. And his teammate, Skeng, not to be confused with Skank, but Skeng.
Yeah.
Also playing as the British, and let me just have a quick look here. Yeah, Ra has locked in Indian artillery, while Skeng has gone for that British air and sea.
Yeah, very nice. Very early commander picks here for the Axis as well, actually. Blue Skidrow went with the mechanized battle group, which of course comes with those Atrads and Panthers, you know, tons of call-ins, and of course that mechanized assault ability, which doesn't mechanize assault anything, it just gives you repair ability and stronger infantry. Meanwhile, we have Rutra here, who has not yet actually picked a battle group. He's keeping his options open so far. Until he perhaps sees what the British are pulling out. He did make a 250 here in the south.
Yep, and it is getting hammered a little bit by those sappers, but the sappers, they're just dropping like 5 right now as they are being ordered to move somewhere.
Yeah. Usually you want to get close, because that means you can actually sort of get to the rear or the sides of the 250, and then you'll just be doing so much damage to those low armored parts of the vehicle.
Yeah, the sappers, they do a lot of damage if they can get in real close. But that's a big if in this case.
Yeah, of course, with the combined arms buff there and the Pigrans, they are sure to win that. Might even actually get the kill here, as they are quite fast.
The chase is on, and the Hound goes down.
Yeah, and the Pigrans already at vet 1 there. We see Vickers repositioning to the south, as we have some more banter in the chat.
Lol.
Yeah, very strong opening here for the Axis. They got the north as well.
Yes, and we are watching that little kitten laying a little surprise for anyone coming up there.
Grenadiers have been mustered.
Yeah, with some tinkering sounds. Kronk, bonk, bink.
Yes, nice little kitten. I think the kitten is in a very good spot in team games. Gets to cover a lot of territory fast.
I actually think it's pretty good in ones as well. It's definitely one of the more fine-tuned super lights compared to some of the other ones right now that are extremely strong.
I mean, in 1v1 with the kitten, you can do that little bait where you plant the mine and then bait either the dingo or the jeep over the mine for a free kill. That's great when you do that.
Yeah. Yeah, we did have the first couple of upgrades. We got the one Wrecker section as well as one Boys AT, as the Royal Engineers here finds that Cat and Crad forces it away, but should be fine. It's going to plant some more mines while getting repaired. Look at the efficiency here, Zaney.
Well, yeah, as I recently learned, repair in Company of Heroes 3 is squad-based, not model-based.
Yep.
So even if there's just one man repairing, it repairs as if it was a full squad.
Yeah, so this... We have some questions here. This is not a best of 3 or any tournament match or anything. This is just a regular auto match scramble, really, between some of the best players of the ladder right now.
I would actually say this is probably the most important, sweatiest 2v2 match we have seen all day on the ladder. Let's go!
Yeah. Definitely. I can't really, you know, be on par with your hype here, but I totally agree. I am a bit sick, so my energy is low. I'll just, you know, excuse myself. But yes, it is an exciting match because of how strong these players are, and it's just very interesting to see what they do here. I mean, I'm not sure how often you get into this matchup where it's double Brits in the 2v2 ladder, but I reckon neither of these players are actually in an arranged team. They're all randoms.
I don't know.
Yeah, because ranks in CoH3, there's no arranged team rank, meaning, you know, if you're playing with a teammate, you're still going to have separate ranks, which does make it a bit harder to track, right?
Yeah, Daniel D, he's pretty sure they are both arranged teams.
Oh, you think so? Okay.
Yeah, I also know Blue Skid Row. I think he's usually doing arranged teams. So I think we are seeing some arranged team here.
Alright, I stand corrected.
But arranged or not, let's not forget there were trash talk in the beginning, so it's gonna make the victory even more sweeter.
As we have a pretty rare pickup here, I would say. We see the 250 with the assault grenadiers, not the Panzerjägers from the DAC player.
Yeah, and versus double Brits. Oh, that's a little optimistic on this open map.
Do you expect to see Stewards? Yes, there's already one Steward in the queue and a 6-pounder.
Yeah, I was more like thinking for the assault grenadiers, they need a little bit of luck getting in close.
Oh, you were thinking like that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, this is quite the open map. So, but we'll see. We'll see how Rutra will handle his assault grenadiers.
Yeah, I mean, he finds that Royal Engineer, sure about to force them away. I'm not sure if the Kettenkrad is still alive. Yes, it is. It's basically us providing vision right now in the center as we have some Gurkhas out.
Yeah. Say, didn't the Kettenkrad get a massive vision buff?
Yes, it did.
Recently?
In the most recent patch. If we are to turn off Fog of War here, we can see it. And it's, yes, it's pretty huge.
Did you even turn it off? Did you even turn off the fog? Oh, yeah, now I see you turned it off.
Yeah, it can see very far. Basically, you know, the Eye of Sauron. As the 250 drives into the base with the assault grenadiers trying to get that section. Oh,
no!
They go down. Section lives.
Oh my god.
Stewart finds his
one shot from the Stewart there.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I feel like it's so similar to the Greyhound in that it's just a gamble in most of the shots. Maybe it's just me who thinks like that, but
well, I don't know what to say about the Stewart. It's some players, they use it so well, and it does very well up against the DAC armor.
yeah, and it also has some very strong upgrades here. We also already see the survival package, which gives it the self-repair ability, which is just so quick. It repairs like twice as fast as an engineer squad for free.
Yeah. In one of my games recently, I had the pleasure of going up against a player who just spammed Stewart after Stewart after Stewart. He maybe had like 6.
Sorry, I have to interrupt you there because that was a great play from the DAC player. You know,
yes, sir.
Forcing out that core motto and basically just baiting the Steward into that mine there. Very nice play.
Yeah. And Blue Skid Row is like, that's my mine.
Yeah, straight in the chat for the banter.
Yeah.
Wastes no time.
Yeah, there's a battle going on the field and also in chat.
I'll tell you what, though, Skeng here has picked up some Commando LMG sections. And these are not the SMG variant, but the LMG variant, of course. And they are extremely lethal. They did get buffed in one of the more recent patches, where they basically got like a 30% DPS boost. So we're gonna see here what Skeng can do with them.
Yeah, that Vickers K is hammering the little half track there, getting a couple of shots in, but the Cara Amato is there to protect.
Yeah, but look at the damage though from the front of the 250. Like melting versus those LMGs.
Yeah. So it's pretty safe to say that he didn't go for the half track upgrade, which also buffs the front armor.
Anti-tank weapon and crew on the field.
By the way, Rutra he went with, yeah, obviously Italians, as we can see here by the Cara Amato.
the Caro.
Uh-oh, section in the middle, you see it? Nice.
Yeah.
We're losing a victory.
It's of course the mechanized battle group here showing off its
Prowess?
fuck yeah, prowess. Thank you. My brain, you know, it's slowly catching up, but it does find himself in front of a 6-pounder. Doesn't quite get the drop, but we have a second 6-pounder picking up the kill there, and the Kettenkrad. Massive throws there from Skid Row. I don't know if he perhaps saw an opportunity, but he didn't realize that the teammate of the UKF player was close by to support him.
Little grenade, they run away.
As the Brits are sort of holding here. They may lose the 6-pounder though. We have those Gurkhas trying to stop it. Even 6-pounder opening up fire.
Yeah, and I can see one of the Brits has indeed tacked up to the company command post, so tanks will be rolling soonish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Ah, it's Ra. Ra.
Meanwhile, no further attacking from the Axis. Not too surprising. Of course, you know, they get the Panther later on. Meanwhile, Rutra here is going for a Stug D, it looked like.
He actually went with both Panzergrenadiers and the Luftwaffe company.
Oh, wait, what? Did he?
Yeah, he did. Look at the
Oh,
base.
look at that. Yeah, indeed. That's very curious.
I think it's because he went mechanized, so he's gonna rely on the Panther to be his tank to be, and then enjoy the benefit of both having access to Jaegers, Panzergrenadiers, AT guns, and whatnot.
These boys 80 rifles trying to get some value, doing some tinkering damage on the Caro.
Yeah, the little Amaro is getting some help from the second Amaro here, but
what a shot! Sections wiped out by the Caro, and immediately straight into the chat. Well, the competition is definitely fierce here. Both players, or both teams rather, extremely competitive.
Yeah, they don't want to give an inch to their opponent out of fear of the banter. Well, it is the Brits who is pushing back and having the most of the map under their control right now.
Yeah, but we do actually have a flank here from the Vern player. As the sections are retreating, the Gurkhas are basically holding the line on their own together with these Vickers right now.
Yeah.
6-pounders might be a bit too far ahead here as the Atrad. He's not feeling confident enough.
Yeah, there were also 6-pounder there to shove it away.
Yeah, but that's flanked now by the other Atrad.
Yeah. Also, Rutra has gone for emergency repairs on his vehicles.
Also, we have a 17-pounder in the center, Zany.
We do?
Yes, indeed.
Holy macaroni!
He rushed the 70-pounder. Okay. That is a lot of anti-tank in the center of the map.
Yeah, to deal with Cara Amatos. Shooting birds with cannons, I say.
Yeah, meanwhile, not seeing any more checking. We have a Stug. Is it? No, it's support elements. I think he might be thinking about a Martyr, which is very curious.
We have infantry training from Ra completed.
Oh,
And
sorry, never mind. Of
Crusader-
course, he wants the Nappelwerfer. That's what he's looking for, right?
Oh yes, some indirect fire.
What were you saying?
Ra has completed infantry training, and Skeng has just gotten his first Crusader tank on the battlefield.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Yeah, he's probably going to get that 6-pounder conversion straight up. Yes, indeed. Infantry training for Ra and Skang. As you mentioned, infantry training and no infantry training actually.
Yeah,
He's got
nothing for him yet.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
Oh, Gurkhas are in trouble in the middle. They are pinned. The Panzer Grenadiers have closed the distance, but away they go.
I am curious if the Axis has spotted that 17-pounder yet. I think that truck at least might be in vision range of those Panzer Grenadiers.
Yeah. 17-pounder is yet to fire a shot.
It's the mental. You know, it's a deterrent.
Yeah, it is. You're not going there.
So we do have the LMG section actually. Ooh, but takes a huge shot there from the Caro, taking out half the squad.
Yeah, they thought they could infiltrate the German lines. They were wrong.
Yeah, the Germans, they've not been having too much snap, so they're paying attention.
Oh yeah. Now, let us have a look what's happening. The Crusader tank is coming in on the flank here.
Ooh, if the 17-pounder can connect here, this could actually be a dive opportunity for the British. There you go, connect! Got the boys
yeah.
AT as well.
Coming in.
Double 80 guns setting up, connects once. ATRADs looking to go in, but there's so much AT! What are the ATRADs thinking?
Oh,
they
they're
instantly
die.
smoke!
They're gonna die. Smoke, smoke, smoke! And away they go.
Oh, look at the HP!
Yeah, it's like 0 HP. No, free! Free HP!
Whoa! What an attack round! Was that the 17-pounder? What the hell?
Do they have two? They have two 17-pounders! They have it!
Oh,
Two of
I
them.
thought that was a 6-pounder. Jesus. Dude, that's still an overshot by like 20 meters.
Yeah.
Dang.
Aye, we're ready.
Phew-wee.
Well, Skeng here, he does have the anti-tank loiter ready. Looking at Ra. He's getting more Gurkhas actually.
Oh dear.
Meanwhile, Skid Row got zeroing available quite soon. It's just waiting for that final munition. There you go. It is ready. That could actually be huge if used in the center here on these 17-pounder positions.
Yeah, there's not enough truck around to keep them away, or to tow them away.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Rutra, he has picked up that artillery cover ability, which is not as useful, I would say, but could still be very useful here.
300 points remaining.
We also have brought on a LEIG.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's on the road.
On the
Near the
road
manpower
again?
point. Yeah, there we are.
Well, they are in need of indirect, because these Brits are digging in currently.
Yeah, I would have thought Blue Skid Row would have gotten that, what's it called, naval warfare now?
Yeah, it's a bit strange, because they did tech for it. I'm not sure if I ever got anything from it. Yeah, one 17-pounder actually goes down here. I'm not sure what ability got used.
It's zeroing artillery from Blue Skid Row.
Oh, it is. It's not on cooldown for me. Oh, there you go. Now it is.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing about the zeroing. In CoH3 it has a very, very small radius compared to in CoH2.
Yeah, we just lost the Panzer Grenadiers for the Blue Skid Row.
Yeah, but look at this flank in the north, though.
What is that little tank doing?
It's Skeng, you know, if he finds those 80 guns, he could totally collapse Skid Row's entire position here. He just has to deal with the ATRAD somehow.
Yeah,
he
now
is-
Rutra running from the Matilda down south.
tank destroyer is ready for combat.
So we have a martyr coming out there for Skid Row.
Yeah, very unusual that we see Wehrmacht go for martyrs.
Yeah, I mean, he's not that far away from a Panther. It's 4 CPs, but it's late game, so those CPs are going to rack up so fast.
Uh-huh. Oh, Skeng going for armored vehicle training. Okay.
Kill them! Kill them! Leave him! He's there!
You know,
Jerry has
I would love to see Blue
300
Skid Row go for the best self-propelled artillery.
Yeah, I mean, there isn't too many targets though to shoot at. I guess you could be looking for the 80 guns.
Yes. Oh wait, did both 17 pounders? No, they still have one 17 pounder.
Yeah. I'm looking at the south here. Zany, there's a big armor push against Skeng, but he does have that anti-tank loiter ready. This could be huge. Rutra could lose all his vehicles here. And here they come! The Royal Air Force for King and Country.
And the pathing is messing up the Cardos!
It whiffs though, the first barrage. That could have been so huge.
Oh man.
It's still focusing the Caro, it says. I'm not sure how accurate this UI is. We're about to find out.
Here comes the airplane!
It was dodged enough apparently.
Yeah, it lives.
Indeed. We'll see if it goes in for one more. I'm not sure if it will.
Well, it is Relic's code. They may not be marked, but
it's
they
going
can
for the
still be
martyr.
attacked. Oh. Ha! Did you see that? They hit the rock.
Oh,
Rock
that's what it was. I was like, it did no damage to it.
Oh!
Zeroing
Gurkha's up top.
in the center.
In the center. Oh dear.
But they need vision, right? No?
I'm not seeing anything being dropped. I don't think it's zeroing artillery.
Oh, it's artillery cover.
Oh.
I didn't know that had a radius like that. Holy!
Oh! Oh no!
They all make it out of there alive though. 17 pounder also still crewed.
It has gotten a little bit of smoke trying to hide.
Yeah, 6
It's
pounder
actually
goes
the
down
lead
though. Trades for a
smoking.
Caro. Yeah, this match is heating up. 200 VPs now for the allied team, 400 to the Axis. Some more banter in chat, of course.
It's an 80 gun that's glitched from Skeng. What?
The victory point is being taken from
Well,
us.
not sure what it is.
Can't find
Oh,
any.
take a look at the base. Brit base.
Royal Marines
We got the
have made ready a central
BL 5.5 inch artillery.
Do you see where it's firing? You can follow the shells.
Oh, it's attacking the league.
Ooh, that's a direct hit. Not
yes, sir.
quite enough to decrew it though.
Anti-tank
There's going to be
They are
one more.
alive.
Nope.
Oh, look, Karamatos, they're on the hunt. They are hunting whatever Brit personnel they can find, but they stopped short of the AT guns.
Beggars are threatening
Okay, I like what the Axis are doing though. They're keeping all the. If you look at the minimap, they're keeping all their vehicles on the edges because the center is just packed with so much AT.
Yep, you got that right. And they are also some deep flanking here, those Caros. And yes, Matilda spots the little 8 rats. Oh, Matilda taking pound after pound here.
Yeah. Smoke though, was that from the Gurkhas, I think?
Nah, that's the Matilda's ability.
Oh, really?
Similar to Churchill's in CoH3 that could do that cover smoke.
Damn, I've been sleeping on the Matilda apparently.
Yeah, you think you have the Matilda, then Matilda pops smoke and escapes. Now again, Axis Karamatos on the move.
Yeah, but the British are looking quite weak here. Their line is very thin. We also have an off map here on the 17 pounder. I'm not quite sure what it is yet.
It's zero artillery, I can see. Zeroing artillery.
That's a gun down.
And destroyed. Red
Completely
zone
annihilated.
pond annihilated.
That's a very cost-efficient ability, right? The 70 pounder is definitely not free.
Yeah, that's
Just deleting it. What is it? 200 munitions for the zeroing?
correct.
Yeah.
The enemy is winning.
Oh, look. We have the Nebelwerfer on the field now. Actually, two of them.
You know, a wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to, and that's the Nebel for you. It's got the winter skins for them, or maybe they're desert skins. They just, you know, they've been a bit too tanned by the sun.
It's white sand. White
Yeah.
sand.
Where the hell did they come from?
Keeping the immersion.
Taking the high ground.
Did we fire?
It's getting some pretty decent hits here.
Yeah, he's lowering the HP on the crew.
That Vickers is probably gonna get decrewed at least. I'm not sure about the 6-pounder though. Yeah, there you go. They all die of death.
Yeah.
Oh,
They are gone.
Nebelwerfer gets the... Was that the BL5? Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Its
Bringing
first
in the
5
Vickers.
kills is a
We have
Nebelwerfer.
lost control of a victory
Nice.
point.
Sweepers of A. MP40 down.
Very ballsy here to actually recrew that during the barrage.
You know what they say? Lightning rarely strikes the same place twice.
Good thing that the BL5 is not lightning.
All right.
Artillery batteries are requesting
A little
orders,
push
Commandant.
from the Caros down south. Matilda is in the way. Can they convince her to move?
Yeah, I have to be using that ability to even stand a chance of penetrating that, I feel like. Though they do have the martyrs back in them.
Yeah, one Caro goes down to the Matilda.
Victory
But
point
Matilda
lost.
could, no, never mind. Smoke popped, she's getting away.
Yeah, martyrs backing off as well. Not feeling too frisky here. Don't want to risk losing your mass of vehicles.
Yeah. Up top, one infantry section barely makes it out alive, one model, and the rest of them also running away.
Ooh, Pigrins in the middle though. MG goes down, Pigrins as well. That's some pretty expensive access losses, but all support weapons are burning.
Oh no! Nebelwerfer with the revenge. And the mortar sits in the middle of it like,
Yeah, unscared.
yeah.
Yeah, the Brits have the center in such a lockdown. Really hard for the Axis to contest this, but what's this? Direct hit on the ambulance! What even was that? Was that artillery cover?
I think it is. It's not zeroing.
It had a yellow flare, but that seems way too lethal for a yellow flare. It killed like 2 units instantly.
Don't worry, guys. It's yellow. Stay put.
You know what they say, don't eat yellow snow. Don't eat yellow flares either. As these Gurkhas, they're actually
That's
playing with
zeroing.
fire here.
Yeah, that's zeroing artillery coming in now. Oh, that did very little.
Oh,
No, it
BL5.
wasn't zero. It wasn't zero. Pardon me. I was wrong.
It's okay, we can... we're all wrong sometimes. But the artillery cover is still going down though. The Gurkhas here gets targeted again. We have the Nebels. Finds the 6-pounder. Or does it? The scatter, it's all around the 80 gun.
Yeah, and the 17-pounder just turns around and realizes, oh right, it's too heavy for us to move.
I mean,
And now they gotta die here to the Pigrins.
I really don't blame him though. The 6-pounder and the 17-pounder, they look so similar.
Yeah.
Well, one of the ATRADs goes down. We also have the Royal Air Force finding themselves into the sky again.
You're losing
Yeah.
fast for the victory point.
coming in, fire a couple of rockets, everything misses, and they're like, our job is done here.
Yeah, the DAC martyrs are overlooking though. Gonna stop any dive shenanigans.
Artillery batteries are on standby. They request order.
Infantry push in the middle. We got lots of P-grants coming in, but
Yep.
there are so many Mandos there.
Yeah, and the ambush. 13 kills on that guy. This guy has only 6 actually, and they're actually about to maybe get wiped. They're very low there.
Yeah, I see. One man.
Skeng is not seeing though. He's not noticed it yet. If that league shoots another shot on that sandbag.
Yeah, Skeng, he's pushing in his Matilda hard here in the middle.
Actually gets snared by the Pigrants. Of course, they actually have a longer snare range as long as they are in combined arms.
Really?
Yes.
Didn't realize.
They get longer grenades and longer snares if they have the combined arms active. Which totally catches people off guard. Speaking of off guard,
Oh my god!
one Vicker survives of those 3 support weapons there, eating a double Nebelwerfer barrage.
New Tiger
Yeah.
tanks will be made available shortly.
And the Nebelwerfers are only credited with 4 kills combined. Would you believe it?
Oh, look what Rutra is taking right now.
Under enemy control.
Darn.
Zaney,
Gotta be some chunky tanks.
Yeah,
Chunky tanks.
take a look at Rutra. He's going for the armored reserves here. We might actually see a Tiger or like a double Stug or something. It's gonna be very curious here what he actually opts for, what he finds more suitable for this scenario.
He has earned 100 swag points in my book.
I'm just thinking, you know, it could be risky to grab Tiger here because of all the 17 pounders, right? And the planes, of course, as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Attention. We
But
have Tiger heavy
it's the
tanks available.
Tiga! We gotta have the Tiga and make it personal and just destroy the Brits and take the point. You know?
Yeah.
A Panzer
Ooh.
cannon pivot has been
Oh,
cut down.
Crusader there. That's
the
the
wipe.
upgun version. It's the Crusader 3. That means it's got the 6-pounder upgrade.
We have been granted a Panzer tank. Yeah, Panther on the field.
Ah, about time
Or-
from Blue Skid Row, yeah.
Yeah, or in this case, yellow Skid Row.
Oh, look at that cheeky capture in the middle by Blue Skid Row. Of course, using the what's it called, raid package, allowing your light vehicles to capture, and then using the smoke.
And speaking of smoke, oh, Nebelwerfer laying down the fire, man.
Oh, finds the 17-pounder that connects with the Atra, taking it out. Max range.
See you right. Meanwhile, Panther has reached the front line up top.
Ready to be deployed.
Yeah, but the Brits are heavily fortified in the north, ready for the Panther Crusader, penetrating every shot there on the 300 armor front of the Panther.
Yeah, that Panther better turn in its masculinity card, because that was some weak sauce from it.
Italian meat sauce, what?
No, it's a masculinity card. It doesn't have to turn in its Italian meat sauce. But well, maybe it's the same. Remember, the more Italian meat sauce you have, the more manlier you are.
The VPs are slowly ticking down here currently for the Axis. They're down to 100 VPs, allies up to 300 still. But currently there is
Yeah.
no drain, the center is neutralized and contested. But so is the north.
Yeah, those Gurkhas are
Attack gun has been knocked out.
lining up here for a grenade assault on the... No, never mind, they're just moving away.
Well, I'll tell you that 6-pounder is not moving anywhere. The Crusader just deletes it. It gets recruited by the Pioneers. Crusader doubting himself, reversing back into the arc. Could have just kept going there to get behind it, but doesn't matter. Gurkhas just in time.
Commandant,
Saves the Crusader.
Yeah,
Very
bet
good.
2. 20 kills on that bad boy.
enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Down south, look, it's a Panzer 4! Attack Panzer 4!
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, you know. I think Tiger is just too risky here. Oh, Royal Air Force back in.
Give him the good stuff, chaps.
Oh, is it gonna get away? Planes, they're coming back for another burst.
Commandant, territory sector lost.
They have left the mini-map, but they're coming in now. And they miss.
Yeah, quite well dodged there by the young or the elder Rutra. We don't really know. It's one of the Rutras.
Oh, middle. Ambulance down. Area decimated. Oh. Yeah, that was zeroing artillery we just saw there. Or at least it were used.
Yeah, I didn't catch it, but I'll take your word for it. Looking at the pop captures here, Ra is up to 76, Skang down to 50 after those major losses, Skid Row 58, and Rutra 62. So a very competitive game still. Axis though, they are dropping currently, contesting the center, but it is stopped by the section, who is forced to retreat though.
In the middle we have Panzer Grenadiers cleaning house. 17-pounder left alone to die here.
Yeah. Finally got the upgrades here, and here comes the Nebelwerfers as well.
Just because they weren't dead enough.
Yeah. We have Vickers holding the line valiantly though.
Yeah, it's time to go, boys.
Yeah, very messy here. Seems though the VP control will remain in the Allies' favor, actually, holding the north and the south. So we have the BL5 continuing. It's got 11 kills now.
Let's see, rapid advance coming in for Rutra. So his vehicles can cap.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Oh, look, top Panzer Grenadiers
Are on standby.
taking out the Vickers and now goes for the AT gun.
Oh, and there's no British here to save that in any close proximity. There's a few sections coming up, but I think that's gonna be a D crew.
Yeah.
As the center is neutralized, stopping the VP bleed for a bit here.
Sector out of contact.
Yeah, the assault grenades did use their smoke already, so yeah, they're just getting hit on now.
Yeah, could maybe use that league smoke, potentially. Yes, there you go, smoke on the MG42 stolen there, as the Nebelwerfers finds the ambulance.
Yeah, and here we are, Panzer IV flanking the other Vickers, but it's being hit by a 6-pounder. Everything is just being fried alive here in the middle now.
Oh my god! The British forces in the center were turned to fish and ships, just deep fried.
Oh yeah, so crisp.
Panther though desperately trying to hold down to the north here. Seems it will be taken. And the Axis now are definitely on the clock here. 60 VPs.
Gotta make a move.
Yeah, and the Brits look like they're preparing for another push in the middle, and there's not too much stopping them. There is a couple Panzer Grenadiers moving up.
Yeah, and up top we have both players looking to grab the top VP.
Yeah, that's a very nimble 6-pounder. Trying its best to hold on. Very heroic final stand here.
Yeah, next shot is... Yeah, there we are. It's gone.
Means they can stop the bleed again. 50 VPs now.
Yeah, middle has been neutralized, but will quickly fall into the Axis hands again, I guess.
I feel like so much is in the balance here, hanging on to the Nebelwerfers. They are doing so well. I think they've been decrewed quite a bit though. They don't seem to have as many kills as we have seen on screen.
Yeah, it's because they don't get credit for the fire kills.
Oh really? They don't? Well, that's kind of silly.
Yeah. It's only the initial damage they get credit for.
Well, they just blew their load, means the center is open for the taking now by the Brits, and the Brits are storming in here.
Yeah, even throwing in the mortar on the right smack middle.
Yeah, the Pope called for another crusade, and the British responded. With the Crusaders holding the line here versus the Caros. I tried dodging there, but a tiny bit too late. Some mortar goes down to the Commando LMGs, still just wiping the floor.
A little hit and run.
The 80 guns are actually sneaking up here. Finds himself that Panzer IV.
Yeah, pushing back the armor.
Yeah, Rutra in need of repairs here. He does have the passive repair from the armory.
Yeah, better than nothing.
Yeah, but it is quite slow.
Yeah, Blue Skid Row, he seems to have the top on lockdown.
Here comes the Nebels again. Finds that Vickers. Fuck you, in particular. This section just, you know, sidescaping just burning.
Oh,
Jesus.
Man. Yeah, they need to get back and get healed.
Hot, 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 hot.
Yeah. Oh, BL5 takes down an Evil.
Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? They've been decrewed so many times by this BL5, I think.
Yeah.
So we have another Panzer IV here from Rutra.
Oh, yeah. Oh, if they could take the south, there's only one Vickers guarding that.
Confirmed. Enemy have 300 points left.
And he's going for it now with the Caro.
I mean, I'm just looking at this center and there's so many British units. Meanwhile, Skid Row here looking very weak. He only has a couple Panzer Grenadiers, that Panther and the Atrad, which is holding the north.
Well, he does have 4 Panzer Grenadier squads. That's quite a bit.
I guess, yeah, but it still seems so weak, you know, because you gotta get so close.
It's like, honey, it's time to throw yourself on the VP.
Yeah, it was just by the side of that off map. Does actually get the capture there, which means they actually stay in the game. 20 VPs now for Axis. That Crusader goes down, but it did manage to kill the P4. It's the BL5
looking confused.
firing at the Nebels again.
Yeah, they get out of the way this time. Up top is trying to be taken by infantry section.
Yeah, he sends a flare, spots the Adrian and the Panther, and is like, nope, I'm not dealing with that.
No chance.
Oh, look at the triple 6-pounder in the south. Gonna give a barrage on that Caro. Basically a battleship battery right there.
Yeah, oh, there we are, it's down.
Yeah, P4 though gets a great hit on that section. The Pagans are gonna finish it off. Marder forcing the Matilda away.
And the 80 guns backs off as a lot of artillery is being unloaded on that VP.
Yeah, that was a lot of shells hitting sand. Poor Scorpions, you know, ruining their home.
Sir, I report that we have destroyed all the sand corns in the immediate area. Splendid work, Jenkins. Keep up the good work.
This desert space program, you know. Nebels opening fire. Seems to be in the fog of war. Doesn't actually find anything.
Yeah, just blindly firing.
Yeah. Oh,
Get them out of.
Mortar is about to burn.
Burned they were. Poor guy.
Yeah. If I was British in this game, I would definitely try to invest in some fireproof clothing.
Yeah. We are getting foot guards for Skeng now.
Ooh. That's a solid unit.
One AT gun down southward, crude, but lots of armor down here.
And there's only really that T4 holding the line, and there's so much British units, even a 17-pounder, but here comes the zeroing. No, that's artillery cover again, I think.
Yep, you're right. Oh boy.
Why is that yellow? That seems so much stronger than yellow. Is that just me?
You know, it is yellow, and it should be red.
I guess it's not that, like, frequent.
Hey, let's not be too hasty here and blame Relic. I mean, if the Relic employees have stood in artillery and survived, I too would assign it to yellow.
Oh, we actually have GG called in chat there. I think the Axis are feeling the end is near. And that's game.
That's game.
Yeah.
Phew.
Very solid match there. Thank you, Zaney, for tuning in.
It was my pleasure.
But yeah, really has good coordination from the British. They just, you know, they put up that very, very hard nut shell in the center of the map, and the Axis just couldn't quite break it.
I'm very glad that you said not shell. You had a little break between nut and shell, and I was like thinking, did they erect a giant nut in the middle?
Yep.
Sir, it's the British. They have erected a giant nut in the middle. We can't penetrate.